The Honourable Speaker, Honourable Prime Minister, Honourable Leader of the Opposition, Honourable Members of Parliament, I acknowledge those sitting in the public gallery and viewers who are watching through television broadcast live from their comfort zone. It is with profound sense of duty and optimism that I stand before you today, through the grace of God, to present and discuss the National Sports, Recreation and Physical Activity Policy, which we have recently launched as the Ministry in July 2024. Before I do that, sir, kindly allow me to congratulate and to thank our men's rugby sevens gladiators. Congratulations for winning the silver medal, and we thank you most sincerely for making our nation proud of your achievement. I also wish to commend our Fijian sevens team and other Olympians representing Fiji for giving their best efforts on the field. Mr. Speaker, policy has been a long time in the making, reflecting years of dedication and collaborative effort since 2017. Its launch represents the culmination of a vision that has been patiently nurtured and stands as a testament to our commitment to fostering a vibrant, inclusive and sustainable sports culture for all Fijians. Mr. Speaker, this policy is not just a formal document. It's a bold and comprehensive plan that reflects our commitment to the future of sports, recreation and physical activity in Fiji. This policy is designed to be a blueprint for the development of sports across all levels, from grassroots participation to elite performance, and to ensure that physical activity is woven into the fabric of our daily lives. Sports in Fiji, Mr. Speaker, sir, has always been more than just competition. It's an integral part of our national identity, a source of pride, and a means of fostering unity among our people. In this, we are not only looking to the future of sports, but also addressing the present challenges and opportunities that lie before us. With the significance of the National Sports, Recreation and Physical Activity Policy, Mr. Speaker, the importance of this policy to sports development in Fiji cannot be overstated. Sports, recreation and physical activity are essential elements of a healthy, dynamic and prosperous society. They contribute to the physical and mental well-being of individuals, strengthen social ties within communities, and have a significant impact on our economy. The policy also embraces the fact that sports play a crucial role in addressing the youth issues facing Fiji today, such as unemployment, substance abuse, social isolation, etc. By engaging young people in structured sports programs, we provide them with positive outlets for their energy and creativity, helping to deter them from negative behaviors. Sports teach valuable life skills like discipline, teamwork, and leadership, which are essential for personal development and future employment. Moreover, by fostering a sense of community and belonging, sports help to build self-esteem and resilience among youth, empowering them to overcome challenges and contribute positively to society. On its economic impact, the potential of sports as a catalyst for development is immense. Studies have shown in Fiji that for every dollar invested in sports, there is a return of $20. This return comes in the form of economic growth, job creation, and the promotion of tourism. Sports events both large and small, attract visitors, generate revenue for local businesses, and create jobs across a range of sectors, from hospitality to retail, and from event management to media coverage. Moreover, investing in sports infrastructure and programs can lead to long-term savings in healthcare costs. As a nation grappling with the rise of non-communicable diseases, we must recognize the preventative power of physical activity. On its social and cultural benefits, Mr. Speaker, the social and cultural benefits of sports are equally significant. Sports have the unique ability to bring people together, transcending differences of ethnicity, religion, and socio-economic status. They foster a sense of community, belonging, and shared purpose. Through sports, we can build bridges between different groups within our society, promoting social cohesion and national unity. This policy is designed to ensure that sports and physical activities are accessible to all Fijians, regardless of age, gender, ability, or background. By promoting inclusivity, we are not only enriching our sports culture, but also ensuring that every citizen has the opportunity to lead a healthy and active lifestyle. On its health and well-being, the health benefits of regular physical activity are well documented, sir. Physical activity is not only essential for maintaining physical health, but it also has profound effects on mental health. In a world where stress, anxiety, and depression are increasingly common, sports and recreation offer a vital outlet for stress relief and emotional well-being. This policy aligns with our national health goals by encouraging Fijians to engage in regular physical activity, which will help reduce the prevalence of non-communicable diseases. By promoting active lifestyles, we are making a long-term investment in the health of our nation. This, in turn, will lead to a healthier, happier population with fewer healthcare costs and a stronger, more resilient workforce. On the key components of the policy, allow me now, Mr. Speaker, sir, to dwell into the key components of this policy, which are designed to address the diverse needs of our population and the various challenges we face in sports development. One, on infrastructure development. The availability of adequate and modern sports facilities is the foundation upon which all other aspects of sports development rest. Without proper infrastructure, even the most talented athletes cannot reach their full potential. This policy prioritizes the construction and upgrading of sports facilities across the country, ensuring that both urban and rural areas are equipped with the necessary resources to support sports and physical activities. Through this policy, government is committed to ensuring that these facilities are accessible, safe, and well maintained. This includes building new stadiums, sports complexes, and recreational centers, as well as upgrading existing facilities to meet international standards. These investments will not only benefit our athletes, but also provide communities with spaces where they can come together, be active, and enjoy the benefits of physical activity. Second, talent identification and development. Mr. Speaker, identifying and nurturing talent is crucial for the future of sports in Fiji. Our nation has a rich history of producing world-class athletes, And this policy aims to build on that legacy by creating pathways for our young athletes to excel. We will invest in talent identification programs that reach out to schools and communities across the country, ensuring that no talent goes unnoticed. In addition to identifying talents, this policy places a strong emphasis on development. We will provide our athletes with access to high-quality training facilities, expert coaching, and the resources they need to compete at the highest levels through the establishment of the Fiji Institute of Sports. This includes partnerships with international sports organizations, which will allow our athletes to gain exposure to global standards and compete on the world stage. Thirdly, inclusivity and accessibility. Inclusivity and accessibility are at the heart of this policy, Mr. Speaker, sir. This policy states that sports and physical activity should be accessible to all, regardless of physical ability, gender, or socioeconomic status. This policy outlines specific strategies to ensure that marginalized and underrepresented groups are actively included in sports programs. For example, we are committed to adapting facilities for people with disabilities, ensuring that they can participate in sports without barriers. We will also promote women's participation in sports, breaking down the stereotype and cultural norms that have historically limited their involvement. Fourthly, on integration of sports and education. Mr. Speaker, the integration of sports and education is another key aspect of this policy. Schools play a crucial role in shaping the future of our nation, and by embedding sports into the educational curriculum, we are not only fostering physical fitness, but also teaching valuable life skills such as teamwork, discipline, and resilience. This policy highlights the need to closely collaborate with the Ministry of Education to ensure that sports programs, and in particular physical education programs, are effectively implemented in schools across the country. This includes providing schools with the necessary resources such as sports equipment and trained coaches to deliver quality physical education programs. By doing so, we will create a generation of young Fijians who value physical activity and carry those habits into adulthood. Fifth, on good governance and safeguarding. Mr. Speaker, the policy ensures that sports organizations operate transparently, ethically, and with accountability, fostering trust and integrity at all levels. In addition, it prioritizes the safety of all participants, particularly children and the vulnerable group, by implementing robust measures to prevent abuse, discrimination, and exploitation. On the promotion of physical activity across all ages, Mr. Speaker, promoting physical activity across all ages is essential for the long-term health and well-being of our population. This policy supports community-based programs that encourage lifelong participation in physical activity, from youth sports leagues to senior fitness classes. The policy ensures to create a culture where physical activity is seen as a normal and enjoyable part of daily life. This includes initiatives to make our cities and towns more walkable, creating more public spaces for physical activity, and promoting active transportation options like cycling and walking. By making it easier and more enjoyable for people to be active, the policy will help to reduce the barriers to physical activity and encourage more Fijians to lead active lifestyles. On its strategic implementation, Mr. Speaker, The success of this policy lies in its strategic implementation. This will include the active involvement of all stakeholders, not only the sports community, but also businesses, schools, healthcare providers, and community organizations. We have established a robust governance and organizational structure to oversee the execution of the policy. This includes the development of a policy action plan that will guide the implementation of the policy and ensure that the policy's objectives are met. The Ministry of Youth and Sports, Fiji Sports Council, and the Fiji National Sports Commission, as statutory organizations mandated for sports development, will work closely with the various stakeholders, including sports federations, educational institutions, private sector partners, civil society organizations, and international partners. By fostering partnerships and encouraging collaboration, we will be able to leverage the strengths of each sector to achieve our common goals. The policy highlights the need to build strong partnerships with these stakeholders, ensuring that everyone has a role to play in the implementation of the policy. On its timeline and milestone, Mr. Speaker, sir, this policy is designed with a clear timeline and milestones to ensure that progress is measurable and transparent. We have set specific targets for infrastructure development, participation rates, and talent development over the next 5 years. For example, we aim to have a new sports facility built or upgraded in every major urban centre and centralised rural areas within the next 5 years. We also aim to increase the participation rate in sports and physical activity by 20% over the next 3 years, with a particular focus on increasing participation among women, children, and people with disabilities. On its monitoring and evaluation, to ensure that the policy achieves its intended goals, Mr. Speaker, sir, we have put in place a comprehensive monitoring and evaluation framework. Performance metrics have been established to track progress in key areas such as infrastructure development, participation rates, and health outcomes. Regular evaluations will be conducted by the Multi-Sector Coordination Committee Monitoring and Evaluation Mechanism, comprising of senior officers from the line ministries that will coordinate efforts across different sectors, and findings will be used to inform policy adjustments and improvements. This will ensure that the policy remains responsive to changing needs and challenges, and that we are always working towards our ultimate goal of promoting sports and physical activity for all Fijians. On this policy principle, accountability is a cornerstone of this policy. We are committed to transparency and will ensure that all stakeholders are held accountable for their roles in the implementation of the policy. This includes regular reporting to Parliament and the public on the progress of the policy and its impact on the nation. We will also work to ensure that resources are used effectively and efficiently, with a focus on achieving the best possible outcomes for our citizens. By maintaining high standards of accountability, we can build trust and confidence in the policy, ensuring that it has the support it needs to succeed. Mr. Speaker, I would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the many individuals and organizations who have contributed to the development of this policy. Special thanks go to the dedicated team at the Ministry of Youth and Sports, who have worked tirelessly to bring this policy to fruition, including the support from the Fiji National Sports Commission and the Fiji Sports Council. Their hard work, expertise, and commitment have been instrumental in shaping this comprehensive and forward-thinking policy. I also extend my gratitude to the sports federations, educational institutions, private sector partners, and civil society organizations that provided invaluable input and feedback during the policy review process. Their insights have ensured that this policy is grounded in the realities of our nation and reflective of the needs and aspirations of our people. Furthermore, I would like to acknowledge the support of our international partners who have shared their expertise and experience, helping us to learn from global best practices and adapt them to our unique context. Their collaboration has been vital in ensuring that this policy is not only ambitious but also achievable. There's a call to action as we move forward, Mr. Speaker, sir. I urge all Fijians to embrace this policy and the opportunities it presents. This is not just a government initiative. It is a national movement that requires the participation and support of everyone, whether you are an athlete, a coach, a parent, a stakeholder, or simply a sports enthusiast. Your involvement is crucial to the success of this policy. In conclusion, Mr. Speaker, sir, the National Sports Recreation and Physical Activity Policy is more than just a framework for sports development. It is a vision for a healthier, stronger, and more united Fiji. By investing in sports and physical activity, we are investing in the future of our nation. We are creating opportunities for our youth, promoting health and well-being, and building a legacy of excellence that will inspire generations to come. Mr. Speaker, I seek for indulgence and approval to submit a copy of the National Sports, Recreation and Physical Activity Policy for the parliamentary recording purposes. And I also offer my best wishes to all stakeholders, all sports organizations, donors and resource providers in expediting the policy objectives. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you, honourable members, for your attention and commitment to this important initiative.